Traders, I'm recording a video because I just took a high-low confirmation setup. I used very deep limit order here because we are quite close to the top of the move. Alright, we got the scalp. So I'm gonna place my stop loss to break even. I'm gonna keep moving the runners if the market keeps going higher. Why did I risk this trade even though, as you can see, the high-low is quite close to highs? Because if I'm gonna zoom back, you can see how nicely confirmed the channel is. Multiple confirmations. You can't even break below EMA and the channel, they both align. So you have high-low confirmation of the second entry long, 2 key entry points. The support is also holding. I was really looking to go long on a second entry long, but the signal bar was bearish. And then the signal bar here for the double bar entry was quite sketchy. Didn't even trigger. So I took the high-low. I have to use deeper limit order because I don't want to go long at the very top of the move. So I use deeper limit order, decreasing the risk and making sure I have enough room for scalp. But you can see clear uptrend working higher. As a price action trader, I just wait for a two-legged pullback to the key entry point and take it or take the confirmation. And our runner just got hit. The high-low ended up pushing market higher. But I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to take a look how the trend started. We can see that we very quickly formed a spike and a channel pattern. And what we like about this channel is that it aligns with the EMA, which means once there's a pullback to the trend line, there's also a pullback to the EMA, and generally you have 2 key entry points in all of these cases, which gives you confidence because the more key entry points you have in price action, the better. So because you stay above EMA every single time, that makes you only think about buying. You had a second entry long, which is also failed breakout out of this consolidation. So this is good because you have more reasons to go long. Failed breakout, another second entry long right here. You have only first entry long, so we can't really take it. And the downtrend is in play. But here you can see that the downtrend played out. In fact, I have nice visual to like a pullback, one leg down, break, second leg down. So great high-low confirmation setup. And second entry long, also great context, but the signal bar was bearish. And now market is working higher, so the trend is still in play. We actually have another second entry long. I didn't take the second entry long because the pullback was very tiny. You can see how tiny the pullback is. There is so much empty room right here. It looks like market is going to roll over. Looks like there's going to be stronger pullback. It ended up working. You can consider if you're a more aggressive trader simply because the trend is stronger than normal trend. You can see the trend line is holding every single time. A lot of small bars working hard. This is a very, very strong uptrend. Such a clean trend. No conflicting variables whatsoever when it comes to structure of this uptrend. So not a bad trade to consider, but because it was such a tiny pullback, me personally, I skipped. I was hoping there's going to be some deeper correction and then I can go long again. But the trend line is still in play. I'm going to redraw the downtrend. New high, I'm going to reset the count. First entry long, market is correcting. Okay, we're below EMA. I was expecting second entry long, but now that we're below EMA, I'm going to wait. I need some high-low above EMA, or because the pullback is getting a little bit stronger, I'm thinking about first second entry short above EMA. So we have a new low, first entry short, second entry short. For that, you can see I'm using the counting technique because that's how you're going to identify the best places to enter on a chart. Okay, everything happens for a reason in price action. It reflects the human behavior. So people don't really know about counting entries. If you understand what to look for and how to count entries, you can actually understand exactly what is happening in the market. So you have felt second entry short, but it's a bad bar below EMA. So I was hoping for some high above EMA or second entry long, but we already have a breaking new high. Okay, so nothing for me to take. So I'm going to pause looking to go long for now because the uptrend played to break new high according to trend line rule. So now new market cycle can develop. Okay, but I can see the market is very bullish still, very bullish. It's definitely not acting like a reversal. So I'm not thinking about selling whatsoever. This was such a significant trend, significant push to new high. Okay, you have a new high for second entry. You have a double trap, but it's a bad bar. After you just had a breaking new high, I definitely need to see something better, something stronger, since our trend played out and the bar is not ideal. Okay, now you have stronger pullback. Visual 2 legs down, 1 leg down, break, second leg down. Okay, down trap to break, push to new extreme. So this is why I'm always drawing these short-term channels. It helps me identify that the correction is over, and we actually have high-low confirmation set up as well. And this high-low is confirming the visual to get pullback. It's such a tiny setup, and notice you have room. It really formed at the bottom like this. It didn't form at the top. You have room to get out. So because the trend was so strong, if I'm going to zoom out like this, chances of continuation are very high. So this is actually a decent high-low, such a tiny bar, 2 legs down, decent high-low. At this point, you're probably predicting some consolidation, although it's definitely too early to trust the trend range. But this high-low is okay. Significant push up. Okay, market is correct. I'm going to redraw the downtrend. There's still no good uptrend, bigger uptrend to consider. Everything is pretty unconfirmed, so I'm just following the most recent structure. Keep breaking extreme downtrend, but you have another high low here, but notice this high low is different. It first formed below EMA and ended up closing higher at the very top of the move. Notice you're buying at the top of the move here, you're buying lower, the top of the move is here. So this is why this is better, and it formed fully above EMA. So this is not a good high low to consider just yet, simply because it formed way too at the top of the move in this range. And there can be stronger pullback. In a situation like this, we prefer failed second entry short. I guess if you took it, not a bad trade, just not the best. But if you took it, it's not a terrible trade to consider. I wouldn't be fading just yet. Okay, because you can be thinking about potential wider downtrend like this, but now we're fully back above the EMA, and in fact it looks like one leg down, break second leg down, market moves in pairs of twos. Now we trade up into the structure and we have consolidation, because after 2 legs down, market could reverse and start a new trend, but it didn't. We are back above the EMA, which is confirming the bullish bias and confirming the trend. So now I'm expecting high low, failed second entry short if high low forms bad, or second entry long if you move too far up. Okay, we move too far up, so I'm thinking about second entry long. Okay, we have a tiny break push to new high, and here we have our second entry long. We have a second entry long. Now, I like this trade. Actually, I took this trade because the 2 legs are very broad. New high, first entry long, second entry long. There's small triple test, but you already have a break in new high. But because the break is so tiny, the uptrend was so bullish, the entire day is bullish bias. A lot of times market wants to see the real new high. So this break is so tiny, so far from the EMA. I really thought we were going to test the new high again. So this is not a bad trade. I took this trade as well. It actually worked for scalp. I managed to get the scalp, so it worked regardless. But if you are shooting for something bigger, some bigger move, that didn't happen. But at least I got the scalp. Okay, market continues to trend up again. And because we go up again, this is where I'm going to play with the structure, because now my job as a trader is to explain why after breaking new high, we keep even breaking the range. So I was looking for some decent spike in a channel pattern, not this. Let me see something like this. And this is good because I have bounce here, bounce here. You can see bounce, 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 confirmation, confirmation. So this channel actually looks pretty good. It aligns with the 10,000 tick chart, which is still above the EMA. And it is still bullish. So right now this trend seems okay. Okay, we are correcting. We have another very nice broad 2-legged pullback. This one was super tempting. I didn't take it, but this one was super tempting. Because once again, broad 2 legs down, triple test here, but I skipped it because number one, this shortened channel played able to break new high. Although this is not such a problem, we now have the main channel, and the bigger pattern always takes precedence. But we just drew the channel. Okay, it doesn't really have after this push up, you know, more confirmation, but it has a lot of bounces at the bottom. It's not a bad trade. You know, I waited for high low, which you get here. I guess you can consider the second entry long. It's really good. The entire day is so bullish that it's a decent trade. And even this high low, actually like even this high low, even though the bar is quite sketchy, you know, it's definitely a decent high low. I like this trade as well. Both of these trades are almost green. Okay, you have another breakout pullback, or let's say multiple test, but you broke the high right here. I'm using to count for the second entry long. I would be worried we now may have some a little bit stronger pullback. I mean, not a bad trade, but you know, the high low here above EMA second entry long will be slightly better because you just broke the high. We're just going to be additional push down, but the multiple test made prices go higher. Another decent trade as well. The market is so bullish. Okay, market corrected. I'm thinking about failed second entry short above EMA here. Failed second entry short here, but it's below EMA. Not good. It's a shame it didn't form above EMA. Otherwise, great trade. But because it's below EMA, not great. But you can see how price action works. You can see these entries repeat all over again. Basically, once again, you're looking for correction phase to end at the key entry point, and once again, correction phase ended, break new low, correction phase ended, break new low. So we're thinking always, once again, high low, failed second entry short, or the second entry long. That's how you're gonna predict what's gonna happen. You want to catch the start of a new push phase, and using all these price action rules, combining them will give you an edge and will help you identify when the correction phase will end and when the new push phase is started, which is what we do as traders. Our job, if you want to make money, is to buy low and sell high. And by using price action rules, we can actually predict when exactly the low formed and where it's our time to pull the trigger and have odds on our side. Okay, second entry long, horrible bearish bar, I cannot take. Okay, market pullback. I still need some high level of EMA. We're not above EMA. Can I get something above EMA? No, we broke below. We're back above. Option still needs new high. We have high low here, but it's an inside bar. This trade worked, but I can't take inside bar. So we can't really take it. It's an inside bar. Okay, can I get something above EMA? Market is struggling. And I was getting way too late. Market is about to close. So this is the structure for today. Very nice trading day. Finally, we had real spectacular uptrend. A lot of setups on the way up. You can pretty much see if you buy any trade after correction ended, there's a very high chance that the trade's going to work. So definitely can make some decent money on a day like this. So finally we had very nice uptrend. First spike in a channel pattern. And because we're not reversing, I'm drawing the secondary channel as well. So I hope you had a good trade. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.